Health is vital to freedom. Without it is a life of compromise. The life I've lived since I was 13. Expression without movement. Hey guys, today's another day. It's December 7th, 2018, 9:44 p.m. And it's been a really interesting series of days. In particular, a lot has changed. And I feel like I'm sort of easing myself into this position where things are just about to take place in revolutionizing how I interpret each and every day. Because I am so at ease with so many pains and difficulties. And it's right at the bottom, but it's just evening out to be just perfect for right now in this occasion. Let me break it down for you a little bit. So I recently took an interest into being able to work at a new place. And I was split with multiple occasions. I was either to work at IHOP or this American restaurant which serves breakfast, both breakfast restaurants, or this other opportunity opened up to me because I happened to call up my friend Pierce, who was in a similar situation with me. He used to coach, and he brought himself to this place where he just burned out, so he had to do something else for a little while and feel what was calling for him. So he just ended up putting himself into a serving position. He was called to do that. So after doing that, I happened to call him up at the right time, and he happened to say, hey, you know what? I'm about to quit that job, and it's going to be available, you know? I'm sure I can introduce you to somebody. So when I was introduced to one of the people there, who was one of the managers, restaurant managers, I was put into a position where I was then able to assume the position the next day. Like, they wanted me back for orientation. No, to be able to have an interview in which is called a stage, in which case you display your abilities on the floor, and not really. You basically follow somebody around and see if you'd be interested. And that's what I did. There was nothing I could do wrong. So boom, you're hired. You know what I mean? That was fine. And I came back after the stage. They wanted me back. So orientation was supposed to be on the 13th. They actually brought me over on the 7th, right? So I did my orientation almost a week before when I was supposed to do my orientation. And I'm going to get started sometime this week, which is great. I'm going to be training this week, right? So that shifted so much in my position from moving to a place where I had nothing, and I didn't want to do what I was doing before, and I didn't follow my passion, right? To following my passion, following my calling, being able to break my body and heal and do what's necessary to survive right now, and having nothing, moving into having something, a job, any sort of tangible means where I'm still getting income from my previous occupation, which was sales for branding and marketing. But now I'm like, I need to devote myself to dance. That's where my overhead is going to go to. And then apart from that, I'm going to make money part-time to be able to pursue what I want. But I need to take it seriously enough that it is within me to take the time to work my body as much as I can to pursue this. Because I'm young right now. I can perform right now, right? So I can take all the time to do that. But it all depends on my health. So the end long-term goal is to be able to have surgery and get that done, and then I'll be in a position where I can be able to move, and if something else were to free up, it would be there for me to be able to bring myself into it. So I don't know that dance is 100% for me, but I'm going to commit to it right now and say that I'm a performer, I'm an entertainer. I'm here to be able to make people smile, laugh, change their attitude for the better so that they can walk back into their day feeling refreshed, knowing that there's inspiration. There's different ways that you can be able to express yourself and live in purpose. So that's what I want. I want people to be happy. Do you understand? So now I'm in this place where, okay, everything's kind of easing in. I'm really set in. And I happened to pick up the scale from e-commerce. So basically, I don't know if you can see my bed here, But I took my bed, and I'm gonna get rid of it. See who's the highest bidder, or probably sell it to a friend. My dad doesn't want it. I wanted to give him the first offer. This scale holds up to 50 pounds. So I got it from Stamps. And basically, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of most of the stuff that I have in this room. If people will buy it, I will sell it, and I will ship it. Kind of like e-commerce. I have so much stuff, and I want to get myself to the point where I have like nothing that's of value, and I don't care, and then I can just get rid of everything and leave, or do whatever I need to do. But that's obviously going to take time, and obviously I'm going to need to do something that's more scalable to get myself into a position to do that. So everything is temporary right now, right? Short term, I'm making money, part time, serving, and I have time to do other things, right? So that's perfectly fine. So I need to pursue dance. I need to heal, short term, long term. Then I need to get myself into a position to build a company. I think that would be the smartest thing to do. Entrepreneurship, now, have a specific target market, start thinking ahead. That's why I really want a book to come in, so I can start understanding what a multi-potentialite, what a scanner, what a renaissance man is, because this is really important to who I am, and I don't want to go from project to project to project to project inconsistently and not know what the heck I'm doing. Like, I'm not buying this scale because I want to learn e-commerce, because I have the self-awareness to know that I need to pursue dance, that I need to pursue something where I express myself. I just need to get rid of some shit. That's all it is. Like, I hope I don't start buying things and stacking them in my house, because I do not care about e-commerce like I do speaking with people and expressing myself and making them feel good. Do you understand? I think you're starting to get it. So, oh, gosh. Last night, I slept. I slept really well because I danced really well. And I danced really, really, really well with a really, really, really great teacher. Her name is Kay Nicole. And she dances amazingly. She's got her own style. She's like more wicked and wild like me. And she has a great stretching regimen beforehand. I felt so good after that. I loved it. It was my most thrilling and challenging class. Absolutely loved it. When I slept on this bed. The bed I'm no longer using. On my side, and I put pillows where normally the middle of the bed is. Let's say this is the middle, right? This is the middle. And then this is the left side, this is the right side. Here's my head. Here's my feet. In order to avoid curving my back and leaning into the center, I would literally have to sleep on the side and add pillows underneath me on the side so that I didn't cave in with it. But I ended up sleeping in that crevice between the pillows and the side of the bed on my left. And what ended up happening was my neck shifted, right? My neck and my back shifted to the left because I was in a proper position and not just like feeble and squandering and shrinking up in holes in my bed. And I feel like I'm in a much better position now because my back kind of feels really torn up. It could be from all of the stretching, conditioning, super dance moves that I was doing. But I feel like my spine is much better. Reason being, I can control my left arm better today. Like I was literally biking and I didn't quite realize it, didn't quite click. But I normally go like this, right? With one arm, and I can choose how it moves. But I can never synchronize this one. It would always be like, But now, you know what I mean? It's really fascinating. So I have access to my left shoulder and arm now. So that's moving. And the first time that this happened, I could feel blood shooting through. Like, it was amazing. So I have the flexibility. I have the ability to move. So things are changing. And I feel really good about it. And I want to continue doing this. I just really hope that the job that I'm going to be working at is really going to be the place for me. Like, I really hope that it is what I feel it is. And I'm able to be and express myself, be true as can be. I really, 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 really hope That's what it is. Of course, there's no promises. It's a set gig. You know what I mean? And I need to get myself in a position where I feel good enough in helping other people to start my own business and have my own platform to help more people the right way. I cannot just build a community around shits and giggles all the time. There's got to be something that I'm building as a frame. And once I understand that vision, that structural perspective, I can be able to then take hold of it from rock bottom and build it up, slowly but surely, adding a brick as best that I can. Eventually I'll get there. But if I do not take the days with purpose, with precision, with intent, I'm going to be confused, man. And I think I just need to get a lot clearer than I have been, now that my goals have drastically changed. So I'm looking forward to what is to come. Today is December 7th, 2018, 9:55 p.m. I'm just hoping for some things to change for me to meet the right people. I feel like the only thing now that I need is a woman in my life, and that will change everything so that I can strive. Alright, you guys have a blessed day. Don't forget to take care of the world, okay? And be healthy. That'll keep you going, man. Alright, peace. From how much I've been through, it's got... I'd rather be understood, but I can't do it on my own. I need your help. Will you please help me